In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. We love the things we love for what they are. No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader, no surprise in the writer, no surprise in the reader. A poem begins as a lump in the throat, a sense of wrong, a homesickness, a lovesickness. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. Education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your temper or your self-confidence. If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. A mother takes 20 years to make a man of her boy, and another woman makes a fool of him in 20 minutes. Freedom lies in being bold. The best way out is always through. Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in. Poetry is what gets lost in translation. I am not a teacher, but an awakener. Happiness makes up in height for what it lacks in length. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Forgive me my nonsense as I also forgive the nonsense of those who think they talk sense. I'm not confused, I'm just well mixed. A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday but never remembers her age. To be a poet is a condition, not a profession. I hold it to be the inalienable right of anybody to go to hell in his own way. The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected. Poetry is when an emotion has found its thought and the thought has found words. How many things have to happen to you before something occurs to you? There is one thing more exasperating than a wife who can cook and won't, and that's a wife who can't cook and will. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. Something we were withholding made us weak, until we found it was ourselves. A jury consists of 12 persons chosen to decide who has the better lawyer. The world is full of willing people, some willing to work, the rest willing to let them. Thinking is not to agree or disagree, that's voting. Before I built a wall, I'd ask to know what I was walling in or walling out. Unless you are educated in metaphor, you are not safe to be let loose in the world. I believe in teaching, but I don't believe in going to school. I am a writer of books in retrospect. I talk in order to understand, I teach in order to learn. A liberal is a man too broad-minded to take his own side in a quarrel. Families break up when they get hints you don't intend and miss hints that you do. A civilized society is one which tolerates eccentricity to the point of doubtful sanity. Anything more than the truth would be too much. Good fences make good neighbors. You've got to love what's lovable, and hate what's hateable. It takes brains to see the difference. Every poem is a momentary stay against the confusion of the world. A poem begins in delight and ends in wisdom. Most of the change we think we see in life is due to truths being in and out of favor. Poetry is a way of taking life by the throat. Education doesn't change life much, it just lifts trouble to a higher plane of regard. My goal in life is to unite my avocation with my vocation, as my two eyes make one in sight. Hope is not found in a way out but a way through. Writing free verse is like playing tennis with the net down. Being the boss anywhere is lonely, being a female boss in a world of mostly men is especially so. What is done for the love of it or not really done at all. Nobody was ever meant to remember or invent what he did with every cent. Our very life depends on everything's recurring till we answer from within. Life must be kept up at a great rate in order to absorb any considerable amount of learning. Earth's the right place for love, I don't know where it's likely to go better.